Hi everyone, welcome to Get Rebel Life TV. This is where we promote African belief system. I welcome you all from wherever you are watching me from. This is Get a Better Life TV. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to everyone wherever you are watching me from. So I'm waiting for you guys to join us so that we can start this live stream together. So I greet you all from wherever you are watching me from. If you are new here, kindly click on the subscribe button down below to subscribe free of charge so that you don't miss anything on this channel. And if you want to support us, you can make use of the join button down below uh, to choose a category that is best needed for you. Being a member is a way of showing your support to me, and I pray may Olodumare continue to support you as you do that. I share. Yesterday, during my live stream, someone sent a question, and that is exactly what we are going to be looking at in this live stream tonight. Currently, now in Nigeria, our time now is 9:50 p.m. So I greet you all from wherever you are watching me from. So as you can see on the screen, the question that this person asked is, why does it seem like every consultation ends with a person being told he or she has a calling? So you all know what consultation is. It could be IFA consultation or any other Orisha consultation. And the calling this person is talking about is initiation. So I think that is exactly what this person is talking about. So why is it that every time one visits a Babalawo or Olorisha, and during a consultation or divination session, the custodian will tell you that you have a calling or you need to be initiated into a particular Orisha? This person is very right. I think I've been hearing about this, and a lot of people have been asking me this question. So, as I promised, that if you send a question, maybe in the comment section or straight to my WhatsApp, I will try as much as possible to give my honest opinion to the question. So this is Get a Better Life TV. You know what we do here. We interview the custodians. We interview the priests and priestesses in Isheshe. That's what we do, and we have been doing this for the past for a couple of years, 5 years now. So, and we have books. We sell books. So, and I am a Yoruba man, and I grew up, you know, learning the tradition, right? So, whatever opinion I give, I want you to know that it is based on my observation, based on my research, uh, and I know that many of you will pick one or two things from my honest opinion. And someone as well sent a question even before we started this live stream. Let me put this question here. So maybe tomorrow I'm going to attend to it as well. So this is where this person said. So before we start properly, before we start today's topic, so this person also said, I think in addition to the question that this person asked, this person said also, why does every reading seem like it ends in something hard, in something bad is happening? Pay more money for something else. My last two readings, I had to send more money during the reading and after. And this person as well still added to this question. He said also, why every reading end in something bad is happening and send more money and more money. You know, I'm happy that you guys are sharing your experience with us. And of course, this is a calling for our custodians to know that the world is watching. Of course, I'm going to give my honest opinion, and I'm going to address this very question that this person asked maybe tomorrow. But now, the question that we have at hand currently now is, why does it seem like every consultation ends with a person being told he or she has a calling? So without wasting too much of our time, we can't really wait much. So for those of you who are not here, I believe you are going to come back to watch this video. So why does it seem like every consultation ends with someone being told they need to be initiated into an Orisha? I think this is exactly what this person is trying to say. So now I want to share my personal opinion on this matter, on this very question that this person asked. So please, if you are new here, kindly click on the subscribe button down below to subscribe free of charge so that you don't miss anything on this channel. However, so it's true that many consultations, to be honest, it is true that many consultations end with the suggestion of initiation. With my experience, so it is very true. This person is saying, and I believe there are a few reasons behind this that are worth discussing, and as I like what we'll be discussing as far as this video is concerned. So, number one point that I can raise here is our babalawos, our olorishas. They want Isheshe to grow, but the question is that are we saying exactly what consultation says? Are we revealing what consultation says, or is it a desire? Is it a desire for growth? So this is a question that I am pushing forward, and I am trying to make my honest opinion. So first of all, I want to break down the reason why I feel the consultation often talks about initiation, right? So it could be maybe it's actually from the consultation or from the desire of the priest or priestess. So I call this desire for growth. So our elders and custodians of our tradition often see the potentials in individuals. So the potential, they recognize that initiation can be a significant step in one's personal, in one spiritual personal journey, right? So, however, I think it is important to consider that their encouragement, that is, their desire for growth in Isheshe, is something that they want Isheshe to grow, and they are looking at it that when a lot of people are initiated into the practice, it will enable Isheshe to grow. So that's why I call it desire for growth, right? So before I give my final opinion on this, I just want to break down the likely reason why the practitioners, why the custodians often advise or often reveal that you need to be initiated or you have a calling, right? So because you all have experience, you all have the experience that you have had from one or two practitioners or from one or two custodians. So to be honest, I understand what you guys are thinking, and for me, I am trying to give my honest opinion. So, and I call it desire for growth. So if it is not from Ifa directly, or if it is not from the Orisha consultation, then I can simply call it desire for growth. And they see that you coming to the tradition for to grow your spiritual journey. So they just want a lot of people to be initiated, right? And they want people to come into the tradition so that the growth will be consistent, right? So it is important to consider that their encouragement for initiation might sometimes stem from a desire to grow the community, to grow the tradition, right? To grow the religion, Isheshe religion. So many of you don't want to call it a religion, but a lot of people still see it as a religion. So it's a desire to grow the tradition, and if the tradition wants to grow, then a lot of people have to join, and a lot of people have to be initiated, right? So that's why I call it desire for growth. Then another reason why I feel that the consultation often come out, maybe the Babalawo or the Olorisha, like now there are Oduifa. If we have a spiritual person that I can bring, I think I have to ask this question from them. That does it mean that all Oduifa or all consultation leads to initiation, calling for initiation, right? So another point that I feel that is the reason is cultural and the community factor. So in our tradition, initiation is seen as a rite of passage and a way to strengthen the community by bringing in new members. So as I've said it earlier. So we want more people to join, right? So it's just like a way of propagating the tradition, right? So this can as well create a sense of belonging and community within the tradition. So of course, if you have a problem and a babala or a custodian feel that when you are initiated, your problem can be solved. And as well, it will be a sense of belonging for you. That is, if you join the community, if you are initiated, right? So, why the initiation is undoubtedly meaningful, there is also an element of wanting to expand the community and traditions alive. So I've said that. So it is a way of expanding the tradition. So then your personal readiness is very important as well. So if a babalawo says that you should be initiated or an orisha is calling you, then your personal readiness should be considered. So it is very crucial to understand that not everyone is ready or feel called to be initiated at a particular time. So if a babalawo is telling you that you need to be initiated, then you have to check if you are ready for it. And that's what I call personal readiness, right? So the process should be deeply personal. It has to be a personal decision for you. And just because someone suggests that it should be initiated, it doesn't mean that it is the right decision for you. So if you have visited a custodian or a priest or priestess, and he or she suggests that it should be initiated, or Anisha is calling you, so you have to make it a personal decision. So don't just say because he is saying it. So you have to check it if it is the right path, if it is the right decision for you, right? So because maybe you just visited the babalao or the olorisha or the priest or priestess just to get a solution to your problem. Maybe you did not even come for initiation. So in that case, you have to make it a personal decision and not what the person says, right? So, and I believe it is very important for individual to reflect on their motivations and readiness before taking such a significant step. So you have to be sure that you are ready for it, right? Now, does it, like many of you now that have had this experience, may have been pressured, may have been like told that if you don't do it, you're not gonna get solution to your problem. So sometimes individual may feel pressure. You may be pressure to pursue initiation simply because it's a recommendation. So maybe because the babalawo is recommending and you are not being pressured. So this can lead to a situation where the importance of initiation is emphasized more than the individual's unique spiritual journey, right? So if it is because you have been pressured for it and you now feel that you need it, so you should not let that prayer be important. You should not let the prayer, or if you are not initiated, then your problem will not be solved, or you cannot be spiritually endowed. Like someone may be telling you that, or a practitioner, or a priest or priest may be telling you that. So you have to as well have that strong stand to know that to know or to decide whether it is what you need or not what you need. So it is vital to recognize that your spiritual path is your own decision, is your own way, right? And it should resonate with you personally. It is something that should resonate with you. It is something you should make a decision on, right? Then looking beyond initiation, so it is essential to as well remember that spiritual growth can happen in various ways. So not only initiation that can help you spiritually. I've said it before in my previous live stream. So it is not only initiation into an orisha that can help you to grow spiritually, right? So initiation is one part among several ways. So it is not the only way to connect with an orisha or deepen your presence. So if you have missed my previous video on that, how to deepen your connection with an orisha, you can watch my previous live stream. So engaging with the community, like I know what I mentioned in my previous video on how you can deepen your connection. Other ways you can deepen your connection is by being in the midst of the practitioners, right? And by learning about the particular orisha you want to have connection with. And exploring other spiritual avenue can also be fulfilling. Other spiritual avenues such as offering of sacrifice, such as attending festivals, right? So, in conclusion, initiation is undoubtedly a significant aspect of many traditions, such as our own, such as Yoruba spirituality. So when you are initiated, of course, it is believed that you will be very close to the Orisha because you have the shrine where you put your initiated item. Then, of course, you are going to be spiritually endowed with an initiation. What I've said is that it is not the only way to have connection with an Orisha, right? So, if, as much as you want to be initiated, you have to approach it with a critical eye. You have to be very, very careful and you have to be sure that it is what you really need. So it is not just about following the tradition. So it is as well about feel about doing what is right. So it's not just say, okay, you want to be initiated. You must as well do what is right. Like, for instance, feeding of the Orisha. For instance, celebrating your Orisha. So always trust yourself, trust your intuition, and take the time you need to explore your connection with the Orishas and the community. So now I want to give my honest opinion as far as this is concerned. If you are visiting a Babalawo, it is very, very important to know the person you are visiting, especially for those of you who are uh, randomly picking numbers online. You want to have a connection with a priest or priestess online, you have to be very, very careful, because if you are going for a consultation and that you know that this will have effect on your decision making, or this will have a very huge impact in your life, so you have to do it in the right way. For instance, on this platform now, I have more than 100 guests that I've interviewed, and I can assure you that I cannot speak for all of them, and I cannot tell you that all my guests are let me say, are perfect. Let me put it that way. So I can't say all my guests are perfect, and this is one of the reasons why we stop sharing content on this platform, because we don't want this platform to be a dumping ground. We don't want you guys to have bad experience. And maybe when you talk about Get a Better Life TV, you have to talk about the fake consultation you have had, or you have to talk about uh, someone that has messed up your spiritual journey. And that's why we control everything. If you consult, if you come to me, send me a message on WhatsApp, I'm going to advise you properly, and I'm going to guide you properly. As far as I'm concerned, concerning this question, why does it seem like every consultation ends with with a person being told he or she has a calling? The direct answer is that all consultations should not uh, pass this message across to the client, right? It should not be, because different consultation with different meaning and different essence. The reason why you are doing consultation, is to have a solution to a particular problem, right? So if you are having a problem, consultation will find a way to solve the problem for you, right? So it is not about initiation. Initiation is a personal encounter. So my honest answer to this question is just that you have to trust where you are getting your consultation from, because you can be manipulated. You have to be very careful so that you are not manipulated. You have to watch your back so that you don't jump in the hands of someone who will continue to extort you in the name of initiation. So thank you very much, guys. And thank you for the super thanks. Thank you very much, Rashid Adek. Thank you very much. May Lord Almighty bless you. Then this question, I'm going to work on this question, in my next live stream. Thank you, and get a better life. Bye for now.